All right, what's up, y'all? Um, some of y'all guys are gonna already know where I'm at when you see this, but I'm doing a video today to tell another part of the story of Salt Lake that gets brushed under the rug that people may or may not know about. Is the escorting and the pimping and prostitution that goes on in Salt Lake. Um, it's not like I'm exposing some fact or some secret because the government and everybody in the state they sanction this before you could come work at an escort service like the one behind me, this gray building. You got to go to, I believe, the city and county building, one of the two, or the one of the state buildings, to talk to a detective and to talk to the state and the government. They charge you $600 first, then you're licensed to become an escort, or they use another term or other words to word it. So the state of Utah is getting their money first before any broad is about to go get some money. The state's taking theirs off top. Um, this is probably the oldest and most well-known escort service out here, but there's a lot more. Um, this been here so long. Um, Me and my homies when we were younger, um, chilling. Shout out niggas like Isaac Martinez, different people. We looked the shit up in the yellow pages to find it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how long it's been here. Um, I also got a funny story about how I got introduced or influenced by the the pimp lifestyle or getting money lifestyle, whatever you guys want to call it. It was on the 4th of July. I was walking across the street to Sugar House Parks. Remember we used to always all go watch the fireworks over at Sugar House Park. I was walking across the street and I seen this young black dude. I didn't know him at the time. Turned out to be this dude named Lorenzo. R.I.P. to Lorenzo. Everybody used to call him Low. He was sitting in a brand new red Jaguar, cold Jaguar, the big body. Think it was a I think they were like a S type at that time, was like the bigger body with the V8. And I didn't know him, like I said, and I was walking across the street. I seen him through the car window, the windshield. But I could see that he was a young black dude like me. And I'm like, damn, he got a brand new Jaguar. So later that same night, I meet up with my cousins, Fat Cat, Corey. Shout out to them. We go meet this dude. We go meet this dude at a gas station named Legend, and he uh he pulls up on a bullet bike. He's a little bit older than me, but at the time I was about 16, so he might have been I don't know how much older he is than me, but he might have been like in his late teens, early 20s. So then we go to this party. I see the same dude that was on the bullet bike. Now he's in a new Cadillac. I said, damn, I seen this dude earlier on a bullet bike. Now he's in a brand new Cadillac. So me and my friends, we start to inquire and ask around, like, how are these dudes getting all this money? So we started inquiring, right? About how these dudes are getting all this money. Cause I ain't never seen a young black person in a brand new Cadillac CTS. And this is when the CTSs first came out. Brand new body style. So I remember when I was in high school, I used to always hear about these dudes called the pretty thugs. Now I know what you're thinking. I was thinking the same thing when I heard that. The pretty thugs. What the fuck is a pretty thug, right? And that's when the two things, the two dots connected. But these pretty thugs were these dudes that was in all these brand new cars. So I remember a good friend of mine was trying to figure out how to make some money. He called up. He called up Lance a Million who's super fake, super lame, but used to be the homie. He called up Lance a Million and he asked him how to get in touch with this guy who had the brand new Cadillac so he could inquire about how to get some money. So then he called him, he put him in touch with these people here, and that's kind of the history and the story that I have to tell about this place and the things that go on in Salt Lake. I think I talked to this lady earlier on the phone for T-Mobile. She thought that in Salt Lake we didn't even get to drink liquor out here. So they don't even know that these things are going on. And shout out to the people who know about this place and have gone through some struggles, or even you might have balled out. But like I said, this is something that's sanctioned by the government and something that's going on right here in Salt Lake. Legal prostitution, y'all. So I wanted to point out that like I said, I'm not exposing, or people are gonna say when they see this video, he's saying too much, he doing this, he dry snitching, he doing that. No, but the lady who owns this, Jody, she's already been to prison for some type of tax fraud or something like that. You guys can look it up. It's all public knowledge. You guys can look this up also on Google and Google it. Also, I think she went to prison for tax fraud because of the credit card situation. So I remember my friend who was dealing with somebody here. They would make a lot of cash, then they would get these credit card. If somebody paid with a credit card, they wouldn't get all of their money. So I know that was the issue. I don't know if that's why she went to prison or not. I could be misspeaking, but I'm just sharing what I know. I also wanted to share, shit, I forgot. I also wanted to call out and put on blast that in Salt Lake, the prostitution and escorting is so heavy because of all the Mormons and all these Mormon husbands out here creeping, because I think that's what makes it so much of a lucrative market out here, that people don't realize and don't know that these Mormon husbands are out here spending their money on this. You feel me? I wanted to point that out. I think that's a big reason for it. But also, I don't know. I think that's the reason why the government sanctioned it, because the Mormons, anything that goes on out here, they want to get paid from it. It doesn't matter what it is. That's why the liquor stores are closed on Sunday, and they only sell liquor in a liquor store so the government and the Mormons can sanction that money. Oh, I could get deep. It gets real deep, y'all. It gets real sticky. You guys go follow me for more content.